As the COVID-19 pandemic slowly started to boil over in America, it seemed once a president changed his tone and went into president mode. For about a solid week to 10 days, there was nothing but saber rattling going on from both sides as to how the president was dealing with the crisis. Now, I'm not saying that you can't exercise your free speech rights. It's the most American thing that exists. Hell, it's the first thing mentioned in our Bill of Rights. In fact, Michael Rappaport, who's a talented comedian, was one of the first, I would say, on the left side, if you can consider a comedian political, who voiced some of his opinions about how poorly the president was handling the situation. Here's a sample.
The real people want to get back to work ASAP. You never worked a fucking day in your life. You're worried about the next 4 years. You need to be worried about the next 4 days, motherfucker.
It seemed after that rant, though, both sides of the political spectrum went into like West Side Story mode. The left said Trump is making empty promises, that he's endangering the world, that he's gaslighting the public, etc. The right claiming the left can't see Trump's larger plan, and that not only is he keeping Americans safe, but his actions are in fact bold. Then celebrities on Twitter erupted, giving their opinions, slamming every daily COVID-19 press conference. Then all the right-wing pundits and podcasts were attacking the celebrities for attacking the president. I don't know personally if his response was correct, to be honest. It's literally been 100 years since the country's seen a pandemic, and nobody was alive or old enough to actually experience it. Also keep in mind the reason we see so much news TV time with each state's respective governors is because each state is actually handing their own response for the COVID-19 pandemic. So anything that you're experiencing right now that you do not agree with is more likely the result of your state's governor making these decisions, not the president. It was only April 7th, today, that Trump came out and said that if your governor doesn't keep you safe, the federal government, which Trump was elected the president of, will come in and help you. So he's not even making decisions for you in your state. He's just trying to update us daily. I know I have to keep telling everyone that I am neither left nor right wing. I don't really care what side wins. I just want my wallet fat, my health, my family safe, and my planet clean. So whoever's doing that for me and the rest of the country at the current moment is whose actions I'll agree with at the time. I can't get behind some of the things Trump does, and some of the things that Trump does, I'm 100% for. There's just really no one side that can have all the good ideas. That's the beauty of not looking at the world as if I have to be part of some damn tribe. When politics in this country first started out, it wasn't about being Highlander, like, there can be only one. It was about serving the people. Now it seems you can only agree with something depending on what side of the end zone your fans are sitting on. That's how games are played, not how crises are handled. Regardless, considering all the evidence of what's being said or who's actually doing what during this panic, what I do know is that he's the only one driving the fucking rally car. While the governors are in the passenger seat screaming out what turns might be coming up next. I don't know about you, but the last thing you need when you're trying to drive down a street, which nobody else knows how to get to the end of, is to hear a bunch of people screaming at you while you're trying to get your bearings and making sure you don't kill everyone. So maybe let's just consider both sides should maybe shut the fuck up and use the power of the celebrity that was gifted to you by the entertainment and political gods to only share uplifting, encouraging, or helpful information about how to stay safe. When it finally passes, then we can start arguing about who was the asshole and who was the savior. A crisis is teamless.
You will not make this putt, you jackass!